I don't think so. No. Hello there, I'm Dr. Phil.
And I'm Dr. Annie.
Welcome again to our A to Z of Rude Health, coming live from your in a packed programme tonight. We've got...
Oh, G for going down.
Lovely, yes. H for herpes and I for impotence.
And J for jerking off.
But first, something we can all laugh at. Yes, flatulence or farting. What do you reckon, Annie?
Dr. Phil, you didn't.
No, she who smelt it dealt it.
No, absolutely
She who
not.
denied it supplied it. She who said the rhyme
You
committed the
know
crime.
it's all men fart. Men fart
Yes.
far more than women,
But
and
not
they
only do
deny
they
it.
fart, but they get hours of amusement from it. It's incredibly funny, isn't it, farting? Admit
No,
it.
it isn't necessarily funny for women. We don't think it is quite such a laugh as you boys do, quite honestly.
A bit of an
we're
old
really,
prune
really,
face on this one, aren't you?
yes,
Stern.
we're really wound up about the fact when we first meet men, they don't fart,
No, they
or at
don't.
least they pretend they don't fart, or
Yeah,
they
they
hide
do.
it really well.
Do it
And
in
then
private.
suddenly, overnight, they start farting all the time. They fart in bed. Oh,
They do Dutch ovens, don't they, where they do it under the duvet, they bury your head and you have
I
to...
thought that was just getting intimate and having a bit of a cuddle.
Right, right. Those things we tell you to eat as doctors,
all the fruit.
like fruit and veg and all that brand, make you fart. So if you want to have a healthy bowel, lower risk of bowel cancer, all those things, you have to eat stuff that makes
And
you
is
fart.
that-
And let it go.
Is that one of the things that makes the difference between men and women?
Yeah.
In fact, we have abdominal bloating and we blow up and we have
'Cause
pains
you won't let
in
them
there because
go.
we don't fart
Better
as
out than
openly. Maybe you're right.
Yes.
But men do other completely stupid things with their farts, don't they? Tell
Really
me.
stupid thing to do is to light it.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen people in casualty with terrible burns because they've lit their farts because methane comes out.
I think it's
terrible
just
burns.
such a stupid idea. It's such a boy. It's a very puerile boy type
So you're
thing.
not
isn't
even
it?
going to
Light your
recommend
farts.
it, are
No,
you,
I think lighting farts.
But you
is
can
no
light
problem.
a fart. Say you've gone round to the in-laws' house or the girlfriend's parents, you've done a really bad one in the downstairs toilet, and it's a real relationship
do that?
problem.
Is
Yeah,
it?
you do it. Just light a match. In fact, in some houses you find a match and it burns up the methane and stops it from smelling. Did you know that?
No, I always thought it was a quick squirt of air freshener was the answer to that one.
No,
but-
light a match.
Oh, light a match. Okay.
And also, women have two bottoms, don't they?
Well,
They
we
have a
do
front
fart.
bottom and a back bottom.
Yes, we do fart, and we have to admit it. And I think
Mm.
girls get very ashamed and very worried about this, but we do fanny farts. And
Lovely.
we can't help it. Air gets trapped up in there, and it has to come out somewhere or another, and unfortunately it makes
Especially in the doggy position,
noise.
isn't it?
I
not
wouldn't
find
know,
that?
Dr. Phil, I
No.
wouldn't know about
What
that.
happens is that the bits stretch a bit, don't they? As you get excited, the vagina lengthens and it traps air in and it comes out again and makes a
With a big sort of whooshing
tremendous trumpeting
noise.
sound. Hours of enjoyment for all the family.
So you laugh at that as well, then, do you? Us
We do
poor
laugh at
girls,
that.
we're so embarrassed, and you laugh at
You've
it.
just
but
got to
that's
let it
boys
go.
for you.
You've got to find amusement. Don't be hung up about your farts.
Right. Farting is natural.
Farting is fun. Farting is good for you. End of story.
Right. So, going down.
Do
Going
we
down.
have to?
Yes, please.
Men don't like it much, though, do they?
Oh, all women love it. Well, we have to give as well as receive.
Men expect women to do it, but men don't like doing it themselves.
What, on themselves?
No, you have very supple back to do that. That's quite a party trick. No,
You
men
mean
don't like going down on women.
doing it to girls? No, I know, there are big problems there. But they do like seeing female bits in their face when it's on celluloid and
Yes.
when it's on newspapers and things.
But we get
so
very
why, when
confused.
it's in the flesh, do you panic?
Because
What's the-
biology isn't taught very well at school. We need a root map. We need a great big fluorescent blob where the clitoris is.
You're
'cause,
frightened you'll get it all wrong and you
you'll
don't
lick
know
the
what
wrong
you're doing.
bits and- yeah.
Well, it's talking, isn't it? It's having a bit of feedback. It's taking your time,
Yes.
being gentle, asking what's good, what's not good.
Right.
And
Is that the right bit?
there's a bit of hygiene thing as well. There is for us girls when we go down as well, you know, because there's nothing worse than being faced with something with a quick pong,
Mr.
an
Smelly
aroma.
Knob, we're talking. Yes, if you peel it back and there's sort of 3 weeks' worth of cheese under the foreskin, I know it's disgusting, but please, and you come down to the clinic too, please wash first, just
But
with
wash,
ordinary water.
not too much soap.
No.
Soap's a terrible thing. It
No.
actually makes the matter worse, I think.
Okay.
So
What about women too? Because women have their own characteristic smells and tastes, don't they?
they do. Some men seem to quite enjoy that. But
And
it's-
some men don't. Should
I
women...
think it's got to be fresh,
Right.
but again, not too much soap and things like that. But there's a sort of etiquette about shaving and hair and things, and you know, a bit of hair in your
Bit of
teeth.
dental
for you.
floss, yes.
That's
Okay,
a
so you've
difficult one.
decided you want to do it. You're talking through it. She's saying left a bit, right a bit, bullseye,
Well,
up and
hopefully.
down. What else do you need to know?
What else do you
Is
need
it
to know?
safe sex? Oral sex?
It's safe sex. It's particularly safe sex, but there are a few little things that are a bit of a problem. For instance, lots of youngsters are doing oral sex now rather than penetrative vaginal sex because they know it's safe. You can't get pregnant, you can't get STIs, or can you?
You can.
Yeah.
We're talking about herpes later, but we will talk about the use of condoms for
Condoms
oral
are
sex.
good.
Is
And
that
these are-
popular? Do people really use condoms for oral sex?
Well, they don't use them as much as they should. You see, what they don't realise a lot of the time, condoms are pretty foul things. They taste pretty nasty. But these are special ones. You can have strawberry, you can have, I think in my bowl here I've got some mint.
Chocolate?
Chocolate, got chocolate, yeah,
Chocolate mint
and
chip?
blueberry.
Blueberry
even.
muffin.
Yeah,
Lovely, how
absolutely.
appropriate.
So they do taste a little bit better. But
Right.
you've got to be very, very careful, because you know what wrecks these?
Yeah, nails and lipstick.
Lippy
Yeah.
and nails. Big problem. And all your nice lip glosses and things like that.
Even during the course of
Make
oral
them-
sex, you can dissolve a condom
You
with
can
lipstick,
dissolve a
you?
condom, absolutely.
Right.
It goes pop, and that's the end of that. So condoms are good, but there are other things. Some people use, for giving oral sex to girls, they use these things like Well, like
Dental
sheets of, dental
Could
down.
you use cling film instead?
Some people use cling film.
Or just cut open a condom and use that instead?
You could do any of those things, absolutely.
But the point about, I think, oral sex is communication, isn't it? Because people like different things, and people often don't communicate. And a lot of people have very bad oral sex that they really don't enjoy because people are overdoing it or being over-vigorous
So
and not
it's
talking to each other.
talk, ask for the route map, get the messages.
What about if you're not using a condom, that thorny question of ejaculation?
Do
Is that
you
something that should be
swallow or
negotiated
not?
first?
Do you swallow or not? It's
Do you
a very,
trust a
very
man who
important
says,
thing.
I'm not going to come in your mouth?
Well, no, never, because they won't be able to do it. And girls, you have to learn, are you going to swallow or you're going to end up with a Monica dress that you have to deal with afterwards.
Ah, but yes, if you are having oral sex with the President of the United States, it probably is worth keeping the dress. But in most other circumstances, condoms are good.
So
just shy away.
suppress your gag
Negotiate. Say,
reflex,
no, I don't
learn
want to
to
do that.
swallow or say no.
Does it taste like oxtail soup? Who knows?
Who knows?
Write and tell us.